It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Locke. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Gordon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So now Drew Lock gives way to Brandon McManus. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen dancing to his left. 1st down and more for Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. But at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lock on target there to Fant, the tight end. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Locke. Going right back to Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
That's complete. Okuebuna. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, here's Breida. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Locke's throw taken in by Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 37 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's Mc. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
設定変えたけどどうだろう。
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
To throw again on second down. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To the air, Allen. And his pass incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. A big gain there for the Bills.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Block now to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself.
but he chose team gain over personal protection.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter. Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Williams. And this time he is in. Javonte Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We talk about mobility of quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Beasley, got him on his slant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen going to get this one to Singletary. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. Throwing is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Broncos are going to get the...
Disconnect. はい。1勝目。これってどうすればわかるんかな。まあ入ってるんだよね。とりあえず聞こえるかどうかだけ入ってんのかどうか知りたいけどな。苦痛になるだろうね、きっと。放送やる意味あんのかな。やる意味あんのかな。どれが言っちゃいけんやな。正直貯金10って単純にストレートで言っても10戦やんなきゃいけないしね。これ近いじゃないか、企画として。
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And off we go from Denver. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another 1st down.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Locke gonna throw.
やべ、なんでバトルしたの俺。
Force it in and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone.
わあ、これ計算めんどくさくなったな。
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He completes this to Sutton. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play for the Broncos.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Here's Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, it's Gordon, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 11 yards out. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
自分のミスからビハインドで始まりましたけど、
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
痛すぎるな、さっきのビッグシックス。
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game. Usually we're relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His throw incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Going deep here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen, 49 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two footballers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there, excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios, They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 13. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Block. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw it is Locke. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
そうよそうよそうなっちゃうのバカした
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert on the move to his left. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Block now on first down. Open man, and again it's
試合は頑張らなくていいので。
short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 39. And McManus able to put it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as
それを知りたくても一時間聞こえてるか聞こえてるか繰り返したね。アホらしい会話になっちゃったな。とりあえず自分のミスで始まったビハインドを16対17にしました。いや、なんだろう。聞いてもらえる、聞こえてますっていう一言だけでこんなにスコア出るとはね。
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
10連チャレンジ。
10連チャレンジね、一応今1勝したのよ。
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
さっきもね、前半結構ラン上手だったこの人。
31日の日に僕もやろうかなそう。
お、やったー、ミスった。10連チャレンジって計算したんだけどさ、まあ、絶対何があっても 10試合やんじゃん。いや、10試合連続でやったこと自体はねえし、その時点で結構いろいろとちょっとね、全体が崩れた話になってるね。だからおすすめは、貯金5増やすぐらいが無難なのか。でも昨日やった限りだと5試合連続でいったから、
ライスキャンベルがいないなあ、おかしいなあ。
そう5試合連続でいったからね、やれないことはないと思うよ。あ、やべ。今思いっきりファーでした気がする。
ローランドは
いいかもインターです。出たりのメンバーの話をね、されちゃうわね。実はね、いつも大きなレンジョンソンってね。
今の LB 操作変態すぎ。
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Locke to throw. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Lock off of play action. They'll roll him out right. And this turns
into a nice slide at the end.
He was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Locke. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They run the counter. It's Gordon. They're going to stop this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
ニューエルはどこのチームにいますか？
ニューエルがいないです。人気がどんどん出ちゃったら大変だね。
Here's second and 13. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
これは契約延長待ったなし。
ルービン・ゴードンかな。それはね、契約延長しましたよ。タグリーにおいて。いや、いい試合だな。まあ、俺のミスから始まってるけど。
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
ああ、これはよく出る。欲が出るけど、いった。解説するとね、今のはサットンの縦ズドンが通るプレーなんだけど、ちょっと時間を使う方を優先しました。
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Down to the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
タッチダウン、相手にタイムアウトが残り1個っていうところがいいね。
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
なんでタイムアウトを取ったのかっていう
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
さあどうしよ
う。The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here is very little at this stage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
だからタイムアウト。
Going on the ground with Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
内陣にしてはうまいですね。
Play action. It's Herbert. Going deep here for Allen.
通るんかい、キーナーさん。
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The quick feet by Jackson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
キーな再調節。
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's good. He's in for a Charger touchdown. Steven Anderson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
これは時間的に面白い展開賞。
さあ、緊張すんぞ、ここ。
からの時間調節で勝ちですかね。
ある程度は進めなきゃいけないしね。相手側も自信があるだろうから。
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right?
Defensive lineman versus
defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything you can possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
やめよかん、通っちゃったよ。
He's picked off just shy of midfield, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
やべ、負けるわ。
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie-ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. They find some open field here. Look, there he goes, left side.
あ、やべ、うぜこいつ。ダウンのしか出してないかい。あ、いった。よっしゃ。
Austin Eckler, 48 yards. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
こいつ殺すしかない。
They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground. This is
さあ、逆転の時間ですよ。
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
流れがないよね。
Lock to throw.
ほら。
And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bronco All-Pro Chris Harris. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
タイムアウト3つありますからなんとか。
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Running on first down, Eckler.
ああ、絵文字。
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. On second down, Eckler. Open space inside the 10. And he's across for the late touchdown.
外人にしては前ですねって言うけど、俺らはそんなトップじゃないんだから、そんないいこと言えない立場だな。
頑張れ、残り 1-0 勝。
さて、1勝1敗。きついな。これ貯金。お、相手の音が聞こえるぞ。
いや、多分言える実力ありますよ。
でもどうせこれアメリカ人なんだろうな。なんかこう、ツイッターを見た日本人がやってきましたみたいなのがいたら面白いんだけどね。
東京大商店の予想するので落ちます。レキさん。
お疲れ様です。
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
これ対戦相手の声って聞こえるのかな？対戦相手の声聞こえてる？消えやがった。
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
あ、しまった、さっきのやつの勝率見てなかった。次から勝率必ず強いしよう。
It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Block now on first down. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. And if you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
練習だ。
On first down, Locke. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Japanese, sorry. I'm Japanese. Yeah. I live in Tokyo.
It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
This is my...
A gain of 6
Yeah,
there on first.
I live in Tokyo.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball,
Where are you
and
from?
not much run after the catch.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
New York. Oh. I want to go there.
Now a handoff. This
One
is
time.
Gordon going left. Sharp move, but can't find much space.
Yeah.
Dropped just inside
Come on,
the
come on.
20. A 3-yard pickup
Yes.
on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need
Here's
to
no
convert here on 3rd
coronavirus.
and a little more than a yard. Open man is Gordon, complete. Touchdown. Melvin
By the way, I'm
An
big fan
18-yard
of
touchdown
Cleveland.
grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Why I use?
Getting your back
I'm a big fan
involved,
of
that's the
Cleveland
importance there in the
Browns.
passing game.
So
Oftentimes
this
you
is
can
third
create
season.
mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
In Madden,
Oftentimes makes
is
people
too
miss,
strong.
gets that run after the catch,
And
and off he goes.
Not
Into
fun.
the end zone.
And I play online franchise with using Japanese player.
After the touchdown,
Yeah,
here's McManus
I used
now
to
to kick it away.
Denver Broncos. So this is my practice mode.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
On
the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 41. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
戻りました。
おかえり。
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and you're able to do so for good yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
強すぎるのが腹立つ賞。
Throwing Jones.
今作。
And it's caught. Touchdown.
届いた。マジで。手前かと思ったんだけどな。
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit.
そうね、2ポイントでしょうね、こ
ラ
れは。
ンクいくつですか？
An extra point away from tying things up.
わかんない。ランクは見てない。9600とかそのぐらいなのかな。
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
さあ、
And
グリ
he's
ッ
up
チキッ
across
ク
the
の
25 and
プレ
down
ー
at
は
the 28.
するつもりないけど、したくなるな。
めちゃ強いですね。
The Broncos onto the field,
じゃあ
ready
ラ
to
ンクっ
start
て
their
強い
next
かどうかって
drive.
関係ないもん
As
ね。
they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Locks throw into the hands of Fan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Lock. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field.
7000ぐらいだと。
They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
脳筋プレーばっかしかいないですよ。
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Lock.
無理だね。
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he will be brought down.
いいつったな、今奥空いてたな、ジル。あそこにあんなにいたってこと
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bring it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll try and throw for it here.
うわ、最悪や。
He's got the first down yardage before he's
てかなんで使えないとこ来たの
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
キャンベルとボンミラーいたら
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
うわ、これっすか。
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline.
余裕で止めれそうですね。
無理です。終わりのタイミング、そっか。さっきと同じプレーされたな。
That's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Barkley.
なんでこんな出んねん。
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
I mean, this size,
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Another try for Barkley. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep it. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
あったな。2ミニッツとタワーと3つでしょ。
This one taken just inside the 10. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Locke's throw there, complete to Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding here the entire second half.
Now Gordon on first down. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Locke buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Locke. And that is
これよ。
This defense was
そうだ
definitely
けど、
alert to the
これは
possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. From the left hash, this from 49. The kick by McManus is good.
This is wrong?
And the
Is this wrong?
trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10.
落ちます。
He was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll go to Barkley again.
そう行くんかい。行ってないよね。
After a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard
行ってないね。
to
よ
go on
し。
third down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
22、12、無理。無理だ。
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return,
yeah, thank you so much.
Oh,
fuck!
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Please knee down.
These guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination.
勝何敗の人だったんやろ。うわ、すげえ。63位かよ。そんなん無理やで。よし、なんか雑談しながらヘッドとヘッドにずっと入れ続ける企画に寄ってくれる人探そう。うん。
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Denver Broncos. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. On the return is Spencer. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
まあいいや。フレンドリーアートだったら落ちるよ。やりたくないもん、これでも。なんだなんだ。
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Here's a diving catch right side.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys.
カラヤスキャンベルがいる。
How about that? They took his lesson to heart,
キャンベル
didn't
やだ
they?
よ。
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. From midfield, here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, 50 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
嫌いなタイプだわ。どうしようこれで日本人だったら。
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's at the lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run Devontae Freeman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
とりあえず貯金をプラマイナス0に戻したい。
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. On second down, here's the option. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That second down play nets a -4. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson. Catches it.
それはひどいよ、カバーが。今のもカバーしてよ。あ、違うな、カバーできねえな、今の。ちょっと奥に修正してるな。
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson running again. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pretty ideal.
あ、そっか、これ RPO のあれか。
Get the first down and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him...
おい、ディスコね。 あ、負けない方法のディスコネがあるのか。
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bills Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Denver Broncos. And we are underway in Buffalo.
303またバッファロー。
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
趣旨しか変えないでしょ。企画の趣旨変えようかな。貯金10無理だなこれ。
Throwing on first down is Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
お、アメリカの方かな。Nice to meet you. I'm Japanese.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Block working out of the gun. Incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Five yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
To throw it is Locke.
うわ、何これ。
Going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
最悪や。
Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
おっそ、マジか。あ、ディスプレイして。そこダメだ。
He's picked off at his own 46, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
まあ、続けよう。
So after the INT, it's Allen. Dancing to his left.
それはイリーガルフォールパスだね。ラフィングザパスですか？渡ってなくね
？Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
フォワードパスだと思ったんだよな。さあ、こっから逆転するぞ。
Extra point by Bass, up and good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A big play that time on the catch and run. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
First down. It's Gordon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Gordon will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. defense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
これはもうラフィングパスだよ。ひどいね。うわぁ。
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Bass
いや
for the extra
ー、
point.
QB コンペ入れててあんな外行かれたらしゃあないわ。
It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Block now to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man. Complete. That's Beck.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. You in just a couple of minutes. We'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this 1st half of football so far. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Albert Okuebuna there to make the grab. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect it.
今のインターしたかったな。
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And again, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, so
Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. The Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And leading up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Latulele able to drop him for a loss of a couple. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And
they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
逃げれんのかい。エスケープアーティスト。
Best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he is going to have
the Bills first down
as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
ファーストタイミングランが出ちゃうんだな。そうだ。サンキュー。それ目的なんだな。だからコンテンしてるっしょよ。あれR1 ボタン5だな。本当に見てんだぞ俺。
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
あれ、コンテン忘れた。I forgotコンテン。ああ、ファック。
Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
悔しいな。悔しいな。ワンポゼにして、21。トップスなんだね。まず止めらんねえな。
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this.
The
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
カバー4か。カバー4はちょっとやだな。
They look to throw. It's locked. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
21か。きつ。当然はな、5分じゃ無理なんだよ。5ミニッツはもう厳しいんだよ、この畜生。
Second and 5.
すげえ強くて勉強なんだこの人。あ、これ厳しい。
Steps away to his left, and he'll just get rid of it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Now.
ハイド操作してるもん、ハイド。怖えよ。Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion, Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
どうしようかな。止められ気しんだよ。
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
変えられた。どうやって変えたの？
After the touchdown, here's McManus now.
How did you change that? You chose onside kick.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
はい。わからなかっ
This return will net positive as he gets past the 25
た。
and up
あ、
to
オ
the
リブの R1 かなんか
27
でできるのかな。わかんねえや。
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair. Oh,
マジで。
it's complete. And off to the races down the right side.
ダメだこれ。
Way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
ディープなんでクリスはこの来なかったんだろう。ディープにクリスいると思ってます。マジで。I couldn't. ああ。危ね。Yeah, thank you.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
遊ばれてるけど、まあいいや。
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Locke's throw into the hands of Fant. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Locke. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos cut into that lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the
この
touchdown,
人
here's
の試合の
McManus
動
now
画は
to
何
kick it
回も見
away.
直そう。これはすごい勉強だね。
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
さて、どうしたら思うか。
Buffalo offense ready to go for their
一
next
回止めたい。
drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Going deep for Diggs. And this nearly an interception, but it's
what are you doing?
A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On third down, they go with Singletary. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it.
Thank you, good game. Disconnect するよ。Thank you so much. 勝てねえ。今の人の強さを見とかないと。俺よりもランク全然下やん。いやでもあの人全然やってねえだけだな。ヘッドとヘッドなんかな。ちょっと一旦これ何時間だったんやろ、動画として。2時間半だって。あ、これもう一旦切ろう。